Welcome back to American Latino TV. I'm Natasha Martinez. Up next, we catch up with Eric West, who is a model and actor born to an African-American mother and a Puerto Rican father, and recently named one of the new stars to watch. Eric is an entertainment renaissance man. After starting his career in the music business, modeling opportunities came his way, and, well, he took it and ran with it. And then a career in acting came along. He did the same, but also extended to humanitarian work with an organization called Artists Against Racism. Looks like Eric is a man with a lot on his plate, including doing his thing right here on American Latino TV. Check it out. Brought to you by the U.S. Army. Find out more at goarmy.com.
Hey, my name is Eric West, born Eric Rosa in Brooklyn, New York. I'm an actor, artist, musician, all those crazy things. So I grew up in Brooklyn, New York in the 80s. It was crazy, a little grungy, but then that started to change and you would start to see the culture change and the people change. So I grew up being inspired by like Eric B. and Rakim and Lenny Kravitz and Alejandro Sanz as a young kid. And that sort of like was the start to wanting to be an entertainer. And I told my parents at a young age, hey, I want to be an entertainer. And they said, if there's something you really want to do, we'll get you surrounded by the people that can sort of engineer that. Yeah, so at like 14 years old, I started recording music. I would leave school, go to the studio, get home at like 12 or 1 o'clock, do it all over again. So I'm grateful for starting out young, but seeing my career fall into place in my late 20s. It was when it started to actually hit. Everything that happened in just weird timing, weird place. Like I said before, I thought it was gonna be music, then it turned into acting, which led into modeling moments for like Coach, Diesel, and all these huge companies. But those are offers that came to me. I didn't set out to be a model. In entertainment, you can never say no. You never know where your break is gonna happen. You never know what door is gonna open. And once that door opens, you gotta go. You might want that Grammy, but it might not happen because that Oscar is about to happen, you know? You just never know. So every dream you have, just keep trying to knock down that door, and it might come through another door, you know? You never know. You just gotta you can never say no and keep going. I'm not ashamed to say I hate it myself. I weighed about 380 pounds, and all I was doing with my life was sitting on the couch, playing PlayStation.
Yeah, what games? It sounds like heaven.
I just started shooting a show called Labeled. I play a rapper. Yeah, it's based on a record label. That's why it's called Labeled. It's super funny. Another thing where I didn't know I could be a comedian, but I'm playing a comedic rapper who is, I would say, maybe the Paris Hilton of rap, but still a thug. So yeah, I started a music management company, Eric West Management. Looking for new talent, I signed my first artist, Samuel Mancini, who's doing really, really, really well. And the cool thing about that is all of those elements growing up sort of led me to be able to open doors for him as well through all those connections. So yeah, it's been great, man. Music is always going to be a passion. I think music will probably always be my #1. I grew up inspired by like all the greats. So that's probably something that's never going to leave my heart. Yeah, I've been in all these great magazines, GQ, Time, Cosmo named me one of their hot actors of the year, which was like huge for me. But yeah, I feel like the biggest impact is from those magazines is I hope that somewhere in Brooklyn, the way I was inspired as a kid, I hope I can inspire someone to do the same.